Hi, Tide Point members. Thank you all for coming today. I have some urgent news regarding the bird flu and the swine flu. For bird flu, there is tweakment, and for swine flu, there is ointment. So that's good news. Sales and marketing also has good news. We've had 16 sales this year, and we have no current listings, but we do have 5 homes that are coming on the market soon. 2 of those are Sand Island cottages. 1 is an Assateague cottage, and 2 are Cape Charles 1-bedroom villas. So we're excited to have those coming on. Refurbishment progress. The team is working on the common area for the villa drawings and the FF&E, which is furniture, fixtures, and equipment, specifications as the primary scope of work at this point. The team has reviewed all of the FF&E, fabrics, and carpets also for the clubhouse. We are looking forward to some carpet samples that both the board and the design team wanted after the design presentation. They wanted some changes, and that is in progress. Our food and beverage team from V is looking to our kitchen design team to lay out the equipment for the 2 bars. So that will be expected soon. We should have those in a few weeks, and progress will continue. Regarding our open and filled positions, we have hired 2 new part-time concierges, 1 full-time wait person in dining, and 1 part-time person in dining. We have a new sous chef who started this week, and we have 1 open cook position that has been accepted, so we'll have a full kitchen team. And we have 1 part-time housekeeping position open, and that is all of the employment requirements that we have. We are in transition with landscape contractors. Our new contractors started about the first week of March, and the former contractor ended about mid-March. So we had a little layover there, but we're looking forward to really a great spring with our new contractors. In news from food and beverage, we will have some carryover from lunch to dinner on some of the favorite items, such as quiche and chicken livers. Quiche, formerly only available at lunch, will now be on that same day, always available at dinner, as well as chicken livers and several other favorite items that we have for lunch. We'll have the same day for dinner, rather than have all lunch items available at dinner. That hadn't been very sustainable. So we also have 3 also available menus. 1 for lunch, which features many different sandwich type items and salad type items, and a dinner menu that is pretty expansive, and also a Sunday brunch menu. Excuse me. So that's the news ongoing currently. Our Finance Committee reviewed the financials this week before the board meeting, and for the first 2 months, here's how we're doing. Our investments are totaling almost $2.8 million as we're anticipating our refurbishment, and that continues to build. Our reserve expenditures were only a few for the month of February. We had about $23,000 in expenses for the month, including a little bit of expense for the clubhouse refurbishment, some elevator repair, window, door, and deck replacement, and also new menus. So our capital expenses for the year to date have been about only $46,000. Our contributions to the reserve have been $241,000, and so that's really about $240,000 less than we anticipated to spend. This is the overview of the Treasurer's report. Our revenue has been strong. We're $66,000 favorable to the budget. We have more second persons than anticipated in the budget. We've had stronger food and beverage revenue, and the main contributor is maintenance revenue, which has typically been paint, carpet, countertops, new flooring, etc., for units being sold and units being purchased. So our contributions to the reserve are favorable by $10,000, bringing our net operating funds favorable to the budget by $56,000. Our operating expenses, mostly due to timing, as you'll see, are unfavorable by $60,000. So we have a surplus for the first 2 months of $76,765, which is about $4,000 unfavorable to the budget. And as I said, most of that is timing. Our revenue, as I just said, has been strong. The monthly fee revenue is additional second persons or 2 people living in a home. Our food and beverage revenue picked up this month, but as you recall, in January, we did not have the bars and wine events open. And so our other services revenue, which is mainly maintenance revenue, is favorable by $60,000 in that we have had more sales than anticipated, and the work done on those units to either prepare for sale or to the new buyer when we help them. Okay, our expenses for the year to date, culinary is favorable by somewhat, by $6,000. Our dining services expense, actually, that is the plastic packaging that we used a lot of in January and February that was put in dining services and taken out of culinary. So between the two, we're right on budget, about $2,000 favorable. Housekeeping and laundry were subject to some wage adjustments related to paid time off. Member services is favorable. We're still waiting on our new vehicle to arrive, so we haven't been paying any lease payments on that. And we also have been having some savings in staffing as well. The maintenance department is over by $47,000. However, that's the offsetting expense related to the $60,000 in revenue, which balances out pretty well, including the 18%. Administration was also subject to the annual paid time off adjustment. Our insurance is a little favorable, and human resources is over by only $2,000, and that is some additional recruiting expense. So apparently the additional recruiting expense is working because we've hired a lot of new people recently. So Ladies and gentlemen, in 10 minutes or less, that's what I have for you today. We did cancel a dance due to lack of attendance sign up, but we do have Kevin Jeter coming on April 1st, and he's very entertaining also. So we look forward to having him here at happy hour at 5 o'clock. He always brings a good crowd, and I'm sure there will even be dancing at that event. He encourages that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you around the campus. And next month, we'll begin to talk about hurricanes. I know everybody loves to get ready for that. So we'll talk about everything going on in the community, as well as preparation for hurricane season, which doesn't start until June, but we like to be ready early. So thank you for having me today in your homes and in the Tide Point Ballroom.